Hello YouTube, Jeff Bosco here. Oh, first of all, I want to apologize for the lack of audio quality. I have to figure out a better setup from going from my DAW into OBS Studio, so that will be done at some point. But until then, I'll just post some high quality files that you could download and listen to in the description. I just finished watching a video of Rick Beato making an attempt at getting Alex Van Halen's snare sound, and I was surprised that it took so long to get a video up on YouTube about it, because around last December we had a empty room in our house that had really nice reverb sound to it that was empty until the new roommate moved in for about a month, and I decided to take my drums down there and get snare samples and all kinds of drum samples in that room just to get the sound of it captured. I'd been obsessed with Alex Van Halen's snare drum sound since I was a kid, so since there weren't really many videos about it on YouTube, that I never really tried to go about getting it. So this was my first attempt at it. I used a Sonar Beach Ascent 14 by 5.5 snare drum. I had Evans heads, the UV one on top, and their standard snare side head on the bottom. What I ended up doing for muffling is what I was hearing, that almost tom-tom like sound that he got. So what I was hearing was muffling on the snare side head. So I took some painter's tape and just a couple strips of it right underneath the snares. So when you pull the snares against the head, some of them would be against the tape as well, hoping that would do the trick. And I found that I only had to add a little more tape on the batter side head to get close to what I wanted. I usually keep the snare side head really tight, so I really need to do anything with that. Based on Rick's video, he's using the Silver Dot Ludwig head, which is pretty much the CS Remo, and you need to get those really, really tight to get a good sound out of them. It sounds to me like a normal head would be tuned lower, so I tuned the snare drum a little lower than I usually do. I found out that, at least based on, I'm using Mean Streets as a reference here, that I didn't go low enough, but I'll tell you how I fixed that. But yeah, I just tuned the batter head down and just a little bit of painter's tape on the top of that. I noticed that Rick didn't muffle the snare side head at all, and I think that's pretty high on the list of why they didn't get closer than they did. So anyway, I am going to play. So first I'll play the dry sound. And I was pretty happy with that as far as like the qualities that I'm looking for, that I wanted to hear of what I loved in Alex Van Halen's snare drum sound. I think I got close enough for what I was looking for, but I still decided to add some plugins here. This isn't chronologically how I did this. I started with the SSL channel, but I'll go from top to bottom of the way I ended up ordering them. First thing I did is I put a pitch shifter on there because you could tell that's much lower pitched than what I ended up doing, and I was using the M Auto pitch from Melda, which I still haven't subscribed to. Naughty. And that seemed to do the job pretty well. Then I decided to take some of the decay out of this, so I added a transient shaper by Saika? I don't know. Saki? I don't know how to pronounce that. Just to get a little bit rid of that delay. Let's get nuts with that. Yeah, I probably could have taken out more than I did. Let's go down on the, because that's clipping. Oh, it's clipping there too. Let's, why is there no, I'm not going to worry about that for now. And then I have this supercharger, which is a free plugin from Native Instruments if you download their starter pack, and it's a fantastic tube compressor emulation. It seems to have a high ratio, and I just wanted something just to take off a little bit of the top, just as the first stage of compression. Before it goes into the SSL Waves G series. There's always a lot of things going on here. So I have a next wave of compression, which is lower ratio, lower threshold, slow attack, fast release. I pretty much stuck to their EQ advice on this. I boosted a little around 200, around 800, boosted a little more with a wide band. Then with a narrow band, instead of what they did here, I think they boosted around 6. I heard some funky frequency. Oh, I guess I have to turn that on. Yeah, I might as well turn that on. Got some really funky resonances there, so I just took a little bit out for that. I think I could probably... probably give it a little more. And then I added some 10. I think they did 12, but I kind of liked, for what I had, I kind of liked around 10, a little bit more for that. And after that, for the 6K, I ended up adding the Red 2 EQ and added the 6K there. And then I added a little more 10. And finally, I just added a little, just a little bit of limiting there. All right, let's go back and do an A-B. Yeah, like I said, I may not have gotten as close even as they did, but for the actual qualities that I was looking for, I was very happy with the results that I got. All right, that's about it. Like I said, I'll post some links to high quality audio files for you to download. And if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. It really helped me out. Thank you very much.